Hey everyone, it is Chanel here from The Heart and Soul with your weekly Oracle card reading, which scans 2020 and 2021. We are going from December 28th, 2020 to January 2nd, 2021. Also remember later this week to check back in for that 2021 full year Oracle card reading. Always break it down month by month for you. And I'm going to post it the same way I did last year, just to make it really easy for you guys to go back and review a month at a time. As well, it's not as long to watch it as one big long video. Instead, it's a whole bunch of little clips, but I'll make them a playlist on YouTube so it's super easy for you to follow along and watch the whole thing. All right, this week's energy forecast, we're using the Goddess Power Oracle card deck by Colette Baron Reed. And I always say to you guys when I pull this one out, and I literally have only used it for doing Oracle card readings with you guys. I really haven't played with this deck since I got it, so I still may have to check on that guidebook. Now, one of the things with this deck is you want to switch up your deck so that you are twisting your cards. So some are upside right and some are upside down. We'll give it a little shuffle. And then we're going to do that again. We're just going to twist them so that some cards are upside right and some cards are upside down, because that's how this deck works. It likes to have them going both directions. We're going to do that one more time. Shuffle it up a few times. Then we're going to give it one more big twist to switch them up. This can be really helpful if your deck is a deck that works in, because it brings attention to the card in a different way. And I've kind of was against it for a long time, but I've really embraced it over the last year or so and have found it really super helpful. So let's pull our 3 cards. That is going to be number 1. Pull a second. That one, oop, sorry, I didn't mean to kick the camera. And the card number 3 is right there. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say for this week. First card is upside down. So we're going to flip it over just to read it. This card is Artemis, which is focus. So we need to bring special attention to our focus this week. Our second card, another one upside down. Flip it up for you guys to see properly. Lostra, a new beginnings. But we'll turn it back upside down to remember that it is an upside down card. And our third card is upside down as well this week. Our last card is Hestia, and it is home. So in this deck, the way that she's done the cards, there's an empowerment message and an alignment message. So all of our cards this week are about alignment. And I'm not surprised. As we come upon the end of the year, often people are, purging the year, doing a year in review, letting go of things that, we need to let go of. What lessons did we learn? And I am all about that. The other thing that we often do, and I am not about, is about kind of like setting intentions for your next year. I'm not somebody that does New Year's resolutions. That's not who I am. So if you do, kudos to you. I like to plan my year because of my business, but I definitely just have things that I continually am working on. And as one thing evolves and I learn a lesson, I move on to the next thing that I'm working on. So for me personally, I don't set like a New Year's resolution, but you do have the opportunity to see my process if you join me in my special Facebook group. Please sign up for my newsletter if you want a little more information. That information is going out there, as well as you'll find it on my social media over the next couple of days. I am very excited about a new group that I am starting, a community, I should say, because it's really important that we are much stronger together. Back to our cards, the universe is asking us to get our energy in alignment with where we want to be. If you're like me, I've taken a little break over the last couple of days just to enjoy some downtime with my family, and just take a little break, which is so important to just rejuvenate and, fill our cup back up. But the universe is saying that we need to be mindful that the energy is speeding up in 2021. And this is going to be a theme for the entire year, they're telling me. The manifestation energy is fast paced. So when we focus on the negative, that's where the energy will go. When we focus on the positive or where we want to head, that is where the energy will go. We need to be incredibly mindful of our mindset in 2021 because of this speed up of manifestation. It's so really, really important to stay focused on the goal. And it's interesting that we have this last card of home because this is what things should feel like. And maybe that's my interpretation of home. But for me, home is like this heart energy, things that feel warm and fuzzy and warming and loving and kind and just security feeling. That is what home is. And the universe is telling us that we can all achieve this over this next coming year. And for some, it might be a bumpier road than others. For others, maybe you're already there and it's just about soaking into it a little bit deeper. But this year is about being heart-centered. This year is about feeling good. It's about doing things that bring us joy, that make us feel fulfilled, that just feel soulful. I love the word soulful. So staying focused because this year, this new beginnings that are coming are really important. So the other thing that I'm hearing is this piece of what are your intentions? What are you setting out there right now? And I know I said I don't do resolutions, but there are things that I'm setting out into the universe. I have some really big plans for 2021, and I'm excited to bring you all along with me for 2021 and all the craziness that it's going to bring, because I feel like it's going to be a crazy year. We are still, and they're saying, we still have a handful of more months to deal with COVID, and it might get a little bit worse before it gets a little bit better. So just be okay with being in lockdown right now. It's all right. It will shift and change, and there will be abundance on the other side of this. Oh, they're caveating it for me. For those who can walk the walk and walk your purpose, there'll still be abundance on the other side. For those who can't step into a heart-centered way of being, you may notice that your struggle is a little bit bigger because the push is for being heart-centered. So all that crap that we've been working on through 2020, through 2019, because there's been a couple of years of working through our crap, that is going to continue until you get it right. So let's do some soul work together. It is about getting focused. It is about setting an intention. It is about putting things out there. So how do you do that? It is important to engage in that this week. Do you do a vision board? Do you do a New Year's resolution? Do you do a plan? Do you do like a brain spew and just let it all out there? Let all the inspiration, all the thoughts, everything in your heart and soul, do you just let them all spread out onto a page? Or do you draw a painting? Or do you do a ritual? Do you do a sacred fire? Like, what is it that you do to release one year and push forward into the next? Because the universe is saying that that is really important this year, to honor and to bless. Honor and bless. Those are the two words they're giving me, honor and bless. So honoring 2020 and embracing the blessings that 2021 have to have for us, that 2021 has for us this year. Okay. Definitely keep on getting this arrow kind of factor on that focus. It's so, so important to narrow it in. Get in there, make a plan, set some intentions, like I said, vision board, resolutions, a big yell out to the universe, a meditation, whatever it is that you're going to do. Make sure you do it big and do it right this year. Put all your heart and soul into it. Put all your love and attention into it, because it does really matter, and it is going to shift and change things in a huge way. I am so excited for what 2021 has to bring. The energy that they're sharing with me is just one of like utter joy and excitement. So I'm really excited to see what more the universe has to share with us and what it brings for this coming year. I'm super excited about the reading for the full year, because that's always a good like telltale thing about what's about to happen for the year as well. So, okay. Remember to check back later this week for that 2021 reading for the entire year. It will get posted in social media to let you know where it is, but the actual playlist will be in YouTube. So you can check out my channel there, From the Heart and Soul, to see the full playlist for the entire year. Remember, daily cards are being picked every day. I've been putting up the new decks on Sunday so that you can choose what the card of the week is, or the daily card deck is. I post those in my Instagram and Facebook stories on a daily basis. As well, check out my website. You can sign up for the newsletter. Also, tomorrow night, I'm doing a Night with Spirit for the holidays, which is Tuesday, December 29th, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to join me for that, jump on the website and register, and I'll send you that Zoom link to join me for that gallery reading. And of course, I really hope that you join me on my new Facebook group for soul workers, creating your dream life. I am so excited to be creating this community and being able to share with you a lot of the things that I do to manifest and dream and purge and heal and all those good things, because this group is about supporting one another. It's about inspiring one another. It's about leading by example, and it's all about fulfilling our soul. All right, from my heart and soul to yours, have an amazing rest of your week.